I want to focus on the strategic plan in factories, in companies, in organizations. So the main importance for the strategic plan, we can find a lot of organization or factories work just without any plan or something. Actually, I face a lot of companies and small companies here in Malaysia. I want to make any speak with them or something. They said I don't have any strategic plan. I don't have plan at all. uh, so I want to focus on the importance of a strategic plan on manufacturing and company organization.
Well, we have a 5-year development plan determined by the government to show the people the direction of the development of the country. At the time of the first 5-year plan, Malaysia was an agricultural country with a little bit of mining
I read that.
and no manufacturing. But agriculture and mining does not create employment. A lot of people are unemployed. To employ them, we must have industries because industries employ a lot of people. But we have no capital, we have no technological know-how, we have no management skill, and we have no knowledge of the market for our products. So because of that, we decided to invite foreign investors to bring in money and technology and employ our people in the factories that they set up here. Now, our purpose is, of course, to expose our people to manufacturing industry and to management of big companies involved in manufacturing. And within a short while, our people learned how to manage a big industry, and also they accumulate more capital and they have the skill to produce a lot of products. So now a lot of the investment comes from within the country, from the people themselves, and they have now been able to set up many big manufacturing industries to supply the world market with electronics, these microchips, rubber gloves, and a lot of things. Now Malaysia has become the biggest producer and exporter, for example, of rubber gloves. So rubber gloves. So the intention is to industrialize and also to enable our people to understand the business, this manufacturing business on a very big scale, and that we have achieved.
Depending on your experience, I want to ask you if there is an organization work without plan. So, what the goal they will achieve, or what the benefit, or after many years will they will reach?
Yeah, the first thing is to collect data on our assets, our ability, and then to have a plan based on what we are capable of and what is our own environment. So we decided that the most important thing in Malaysia at the beginning was employment. So we want industries which create employment. So we have what we call labor-intensive industries. And because of these labor-intensive industries, due to foreign direct investment, the benefit we get is that we were able to have full employment for our people. At the same time, of course, they acquire new skills on manufacturing, on managing, on trading, etc. So the plan is based on initially on creating employment. Later on, of course, it changes.
Yeah. Okay. What is the mission and the vision, and what are the difference between them?
The mission, of course, the main thing is to grow the economy through industrialization and creating jobs for our people. That is the initial vision that we have. But later on, of course, we need our people to earn more money. To earn more money, they must be involved in doing work that requires greater skill, greater training, so they get better paid. For this, we have a very big education problem. We send our people to many other countries and we upgrade the universities in the country. So our people now become qualified in engineering, in technology, in the sciences, so that now they can undertake to do more difficult, sophisticated, high-tech jobs.
There are a lot of people confused between mission and vision. They say the mission is the widely view of the organization or the factory, and they say the another people said the opposite. So when if there is someone want to make a plan, he have to write mission and vision. So the main difference between these two things.
The main difference is that we need to have a vision first. We need to see where we are going, what we want to do. And then we set out to accomplish that. That is the mission of the government and the private sector, how to reach the vision. So we call it Vision 2020, for example, to become a developed country. That is our mission, our vision. Now, how do we become a developed country? We must industrialize, better educated people, better trained people. We have researchers. We spend a lot of money on education, of course. And we raise the standard of living of our people in order to become a developed country, which is the vision that we have for ourselves.
What type of plan and what the equipment which we need to develop?
Mainly it is knowledge.
We will speak about this before, but I want to make it clear, the develop, the education.
Yeah, once we have decided what the vision is, then the education must fit the vision. If we want to become an industrialized country, but we train our people to do agriculture, obviously it's the wrong kind of training and education. The training and education must fit in with the vision. To become an industrialized country, especially now, requires very sophisticated knowledge in engineering, in technology, in the new knowledge-based industries, electronics, etc. So our education is directed towards that. Well, to make a plan, first of all, you must understand your asset. What do you have? Largely, it is people, and people who are trained becomes valuable added assets, added value assets. So that is one asset that we have. Then we want to have Of course, as I mentioned earlier, we need to have a stable, peaceful society. That is another asset that Malaysia had. And then we need to have technical knowledge. We don't have, so we decided to bring in from outside technical knowledge and also capital investment. That is foreign direct investment, which every country now goes for that foreign direct investment. So once we understand all our assets, we can then plan how to use this asset to reach our vision. And see, that's how the planning was done. And along the way, we need to invite foreign direct investors. Will they come here? What do we have to offer? We can offer good labor, cheaper labor, cheaper than in their country, and easily trainable labor. We can become business friendly. The government is friendly towards business. Whatever their problems, they can come to the government. We will help them. So the policy of the government towards foreign investors must be good, or else they will not come. And initially, of course, we don't even want to collect taxes from them. We give them tax holiday for 10 years because our main objective is to create employment. The benefit comes from employment, not from taxes. But of course, after 10 years, they may apply for a longer period or they may begin to pay taxes. Then, of course, the government can benefit from the taxes collected. So all these things are studied as assets and policies are developed to make Malaysia a very attractive country for both foreign direct investors and local investors. So all these things are private sector driven. The government is not investing, but the government gives a helping hand. For example, the government may give soft loan to the investors. It also is tax exempt. You don't have to pay taxes. So these are policies by the government, and they need infrastructure. They need good water supply, they need electricity, they need roads. All these things the government build to make investment in this country attractive to both local as well as foreign.